Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, April 19th, 8 a.m. I've got a full day ahead of me. I got a lot of work to do today. So I'm getting this one out and into the cosmos early. I've visited this artist two times, I think, in the past. But to me, he's always worth a revisit because working with him was always such an absolute joy because he's one of the greatest songwriters of the generation. And it's always an adventure to play with him. I mean, his musical directions and his knowledge is deep. And I've always just appreciate what he does so much. And we've done projects in Los Angeles up at a studio called The Site, up in Marin County at Skywalker Ranch, performed with him at the Library of Congress for We Write the Songs, thing that we did for ASCAP. And that's the great Jimmy Webb. His songs from Up, Up and Away to Wichita Lineman, it's really incredible, the body of work he's got. And if you're not familiar with Jimmy, Google him up and just sit back and read a remarkable artist and history. But they did a 35th anniversary compilation for his album Angel Heart that we worked on. And this was all put together back in 2017, but the original tracks that I'm going to play were produced by Matthew McCauley and Fred Mullen. They were engineered by Bobby Schaefer and mixed by the great Bill Schnee, and then mastered by Mike Reese at Mastering Labs. I'm going to just play a couple of songs from this that I haven't addressed in the past, and just love it. I mean, the original tracks we cut, like the one I'm going to play right now, we cut back in 1982 for his Angel Heart album. And this is a track called Scissors Cut. And the band on this is myself on bass, Jeff Piccaro on drums, Dean Parks on guitar, David Paich on keys, Jimmy Webb on electric piano, Bud Shank on flute, and Jerry Beckley from America and Graham Nash are the background singers on this. I just want to listen to some music, get my day started here, and Jimmy's a great way to start the day. But, as with all of these videos that I've put up, there's lots of names on them, and if you ever got some downtime, just start looking up other people, that are on these projects. Look up Dean Parks, and you'll see one of the most amazing histories of a guitar player in the LA studio scene. I mean, he's just unbelievable. And so many of these players that you just kind of sit back and you go, God, these guys are amazing. And I've always felt incredibly fortunate and blessed to have been able to work with all these guys and gals for decades now. I just worked with Dean the other day. We worked together in Vegas on the Grammys, yet our sessions go back to like 1971. So here we go. This is called Scissors Cut, Jimmy Webb.
If they ever drop the bomb you said, I'll find you in the flames. But now we live like people who don't know each other's names. Well, sometimes it makes me sad, sometimes it makes me smile, 'cause you know how the game goes, honey. We all eat it once in a while. Whoa, scissors cut, paper covers rock, breaks the shining scissor. You hurt me, I hurt her, and she goes and he will miss her. Well, I sure am glad I have found someone. I hope that you do too. But it's gonna take a lot to fill all the shoes of me and you. Now I look around at people playing children's games, and I wonder if you're still thinking you might find me somewhere in the flames. Scissors cut, paper covers rock, breaks the shining scissor. You hurt me, I hurt her, and she goes and he will miss her. Scissors cut, paper covers rock, breaks the shining scissor. You hurt me, I hurt her, and she goes and he will miss her. Scissors cut, paper covers rock, breaks the shining scissor. You hurt me, I hurt her, and she goes and he will miss her. Scissors cut, paper covers rock, breaks the shining scissor. You hurt me, I hurt her, and she goes and he will miss her. La, 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 la,
All these tracks are with Frankenstein, my Frankenstein bass. I think also for anybody who's curious, when I'm making these videos, this is my sound system. It's just sitting here next to the computer. It's my little Bose speaker, and I just play it through that and just record into my phone. This is not high-tech stuff. Here's a song that we did called Rent Ghetto. And it's myself. Playing with Jeff Porcaro was just always so amazing. You know, and listening to all these things, I just get just this longing to play with him again. I miss him so much. He was one of the greatest people and musicians I ever knew. But this one is myself and Jeff on drums, David Page on keys, Steve Lukather and Dean Parks on guitar, and Jimmy Webb and Susan Webb on background vocals. So here's High Rent Ghetto. Oh, let me get back to the top there.
In the high rent ghetto, there's a man with a Mercedes Benz, and if he's got the get-go, he just might stay up with his friends. in the turbo with the cocaine and gold plastic cords, and from studio to studio in Cadillacs he's getting the bends. From climbing too fast, you know, somebody better decompress that boy again. In the ghetto, by the swimming pool, somebody better get him a tour. This whole damn thing will be closing down. Don't they know he's the new old poor? There's a hot demand for condos down in the New Marina. He's just gotta get one of those bodies by Pininfarina in Medina with the cocaine. Hand him a yard, and from concert to disco to the office the tunnel extends. That last little fiasco, you know, it almost brought the homestead down. In the clauses stipulated, the long distance runner is trained to endure, but it's hard to win the whole damn race. And the short of breath are the nouveau poor.
I mean, his voicings and his style of piano playing. I mean, he's just like, really, there's nobody quite like him. I mean, you think back to MacArthur Park and all these songs. And he's absolutely, we did so many of his songs with Linda Ronstadt over the years. She absolutely loves Jimmy. And they made a great combination when they worked together. It was always a treat. Here's another one here. This is called Driftwood. And this is myself on bass, Jeff Picaro on drums, David Paich on keyboards. Again, this is Steve Lukather and Dean Parks on guitar, and Matthew McCauley, who's one of the producers on this, on synth. And he did all the string arrangements and conducting on this. So here's Driftwood.
were driftwood on the seas of our lives were laid me around and were waiting for the storm and the wind to take us again from the harbor. Like driftwood blown back to the sea. Like driftwood blown back to the
And it ends with a siren going by. One last tune here. This is called Our Movie, and it's basically a duet with Jimmy and the wonderful Leah Kunkel, who was Russ Kunkel's first wife and the mother of Nathaniel Kunkel, who's one of the finest engineers, producers in the business. I've known Nate since he was born, and it just blows my mind every time I see him. You know, we've got half a century together. And this is myself on bass, and Jeff Piccaro on drums, and David Paich on keys, Jimmy Webb on electric piano, Dean Parks on guitar, and Matthew McCauley once again doing synth and string arrangements on this. And then the background vocals also on this are Leah Kunkel and Graham Nash. There's an incredible community of people that really, I mean, so many records. It's like the Wrecking Crew before us. There were so many records that came out during all these years that really have the same bunch of people on them that are making records that run the whole gamut of styles and genres. But the players are, you know, this constant that goes through it. We were just fortunate that when our opportunity came along, that we were given credit on albums where the previous people, the Wrecking Crew, didn't get it. So people would be listening to the, you know, to the Association and the Beach Boys and Frank Sinatra and Herb Alpert, and never realizing it was the same players on all these records. So we were very fortunate on that. But so here we go. This is called Our Movie.
Let's make a movie all about you and all about me. The story of our lives, directed by two, produced for free. We don't need no cast, no cameras on our movie, and the music for our movie, sweet sound of the radio, no ending to our movie. We'll put on quite a show. relax and let the action flow. Just relax. My life was a movie. I've been searching for you through scene after scene. I've been searching all my life. Unfocused love on a busy screen. We don't need no parts. See, it's written in our hearts. It's our movie. And the music for our movie. Sweet sound of the radio. No ending to our movie. We'll put on wider so sweet, baby. Just relax and let the action flow. Just relax and let the action flow. Just relax and let the action flow. Let it go. My life was a movie. Let it go. Sweet sound of radio. Let it go. No ending for our movie. Let it go. Just relax and let the action flow. Let it go. My life was a movie. Let it go. Sweet sound of the radio. No ending for our movie. Just relax and let the action flow.
Leah always had that kind of a Karl Bonoff quality to me. They had really interesting timbre in their voices. Leah went on after this. I did her solo album, and then she ended up moving back east and becoming an attorney. And but we're still in touch. And Leah's sister was Mama Cass from the Mamas and Papas. So there's these people. Everything's so intertwined. It's really quite remarkable at times to me. I sit back and I look at all these relationships and people, and you just kind of go, "Wow, this is really something." But so I got a lot to do today. So I'm going to get running here. I'm going to wish everybody a great day. Tomorrow's Clubhouse Day, so I look forward to catching up with everybody and see what's going on. When I get back from work today, I'll be back in Lyle land tonight working on tunes. And that's about it for right now. It's getting into the world we live in. It's unbelievable. This judge has now removed all mask mandates for like travel in the United States and everything. And then they were talking about her last night, and apparently she was one of these judges that got installed by Trump, and she has never ever tried a case, never really been in a courthouse, but just doing the bidding of this, because numbers are going back up again. So I don't know what the hell's going to happen with all this. But to be lowering your guard as things are not going in the right direction once more, it's unfathomable what's going on. And then there's a new assault going on in the Ukraine, where it's obvious that Putin's intent is to completely wipe the Ukrainian people from the face of the earth. The hatred that this guy has for these people is beyond comprehension. And he's proven to be one of the worst monsters in human history. Human life means nothing to him. the lying and deception that's going on from his machine that's trying to justify this war is incredible, saying they blew up a munitions plant yesterday, but they blew up actually an auto repair shop and killed people in it, and all the women and children that are being killed in this. It's just staggering every day. It's beyond comprehension how somebody like this is allowed to exist, why he even came into existence. He's been nothing but pure evil since the day he was spewed out. So my heart so goes out to these people. They're fighting such a valiant, hard thing to save their lives and to save their country. And this monster is just over there, just looks at them as though they're some kind of cockroaches, to be stomped on. And the crimes being committed by his soldiers are unthinkable. So I'm going to go make music today. I got lots of music to make today, and I'll be back tomorrow with some more music. But you can't bury your head in the sand. This is the reality of the world we're living in, and you really have to be cognizant of it and not just sort of, just turn away and pretend it doesn't exist, because boy, it is existing big time for a lot of people. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow, Clubhouse tomorrow, and I'll see you then. Okay, bye-bye.